And then just randomly, I was like, I wonder if she's on LinkedIn, completely not expecting.
Got Julia Kim here, the CEO of Sanu, the new frontier in postpartum care. All right, Julia, can you tell people who are watching, what do you do?
A lot of it is just figuring out the best way to deliver postpartum care in a non-judgmental way to new parents, especially new mothers. And what we're trying to do is normalize a culture of postpartum care that's really focused on the mother. How can we bring in other creative, talented professionals like Dr. Lau, who can really help you build out a program, who can really not only understand what your guests need or what your clients need, but also what you need from a business standpoint.
That's great. That's why we connected so well, especially that mother focus, bringing the spotlight back to mom, because both of us have been there twice. What was your business like before you worked with me?
So we did have a care curriculum. The care program, what I thought was complete, now seeing what we've accomplished was woefully incomplete. We started working with Dr. Lau. What we saw happening was this seamless integration between the care portion of the curriculum and then the business end of the curriculum. And what was really great was Dr. Lau's understanding of tech and how can we leverage technology to really make the process seamless, just like her creativity. And how can we ensure that we're doing X, Y, and Z in the most efficient and streamlined way possible with an eye on the future? And so looking at where we ended up and seeing how detailed we are in just the finished product, it's pretty clear that everything that Dr. Lau brought to the table was just completely invaluable.
Thank you so much, Julia. I appreciate that. I must say, I definitely had a good time working with you as well. Awesome. Was there anything that surprised you when we were working together?
There are not a lot of professionals with your background. And what I mean is truly an expert in postpartum care. I think there are a lot of people who may have a medical background who worked in, for example, like labor and delivery or in even OBGYN, but they're not being truly a care system or even a medical professional whose job it is to solely care for postpartum mothers. And so what was surprising is finding someone who's a true expert in postpartum care, but not just one way of postpartum care, but this kind of global expert. And so really understanding what it means from traditional Chinese medicine, what the expectations and the practices are going forward from that perspective, but also from this like quote unquote Western perspective. That is really rare. And then again, just this melding of all of these different talents, whether it be from a care background, plus the technical, plus the business, these things that can be super niche, but finding it all under one roof was just really surprising.
Thank you. I love that. What was it like to work with me?
I think it was great. I think over the process of getting this curriculum in place and really building out the business, we became friends. And I can't believe the way that our relationship started out. You read a press release on her book and then just read, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is so great. And then just randomly, I was like, I wonder if she's on LinkedIn, completely not expecting you to be on LinkedIn. And then when you were, I was like, I'm just going to send her a nice note. And then you reached back out. I was like, oh my lucky stars, she's responding to me. And so I think it's just been a great pleasure being able to work with someone who you mesh so well with. The conversations are easy and we're always on the same page and you understand the needs of the business has been really great.
I absolutely feel the same way with you. The last one, what would you say to other people who are on the fence of working with me?
First of all, read her book because it really gives you an idea of her expertise in an area that's so, there's not enough attention in caregiving to postpartum care. So read the book and then you really understand, her personality, which is very non-judgmental, very mother focused, and also an expert in the care. And then hopefully you'll hear this testimonial and realize that you're not just getting somebody who is talented in one area, but it's really the entire package. And if you work with Dr. Lau, what you're going to get is a professional who's just really comprehensive, and you don't have to think about bringing on someone who has business specialty or some other kind of specialty that you think you need. Is really like very comprehensive, and you really just need her. And so that really takes the stress off of hiring. It's really a very good decision.
Thank you so much, Julia. I really appreciate that. Oh, this is making my night.